In the next scene, we are taken to Carlisle. It is a desert region in the southwest. We see Ronan and Shellofan in normal clothes. They were looking down at the desert from a very high place. Ronan said that the place is still scorching hot. He didn't think that he will return to this hot place on his own in this life. Our boy took Sita along with him. He turned to Shellofan and told him that he is honored that he accompanied him to a place like this. The boy cleared his throat and told Ronan that this place looks like a good place to gain real combat experience. With a serious look on his face, he asked Ronan if he will keep his promise. He asked him if he will give him something as soon as the journey comes to an end. Our boy smiled when he heard this. He put his hand into his pocket and took out something. He told Shellofan that he is someone who always keeps his promises. He told him that he prepared a luxurious top-tier bait. He quickly corrected himself and said that it is a very special gift. Shellofan was shocked to see what was in Ronan's hands. He couldn't believe that our boy had 8 pictures of Iril. Ronan laughed with an evil look on his face as he held up the photos. Shellofan's heart began to beat faster as he stared at the photos. Ronan decided to put it away. Shellofan begged him to let him take a closer look. Our boy asked him to save his admiration for when the journey is over. He explained to him that they still have to walk for a few more days if they want to reach Dainhar. He asked him not to think about the photos until they get there. Shellofan revealed to Ronan that this place is not as barren and quiet as it looks on the surface. He said that there is a scent of blood in the air and bodily remains everywhere. Ronan said that this is expected. He explained to Shellofan that Carlisle is a place where those who failed to get the Dainhar Mountain's magic stone end up in. Either they regroup to try again, or they settle down and become bandits. Most times it is usually the latter. These bandits are filthy, clingy, and cunning. Our boy told Shellofan that it is better to take them out completely if they run into them. While he was talking, Shellofan grabbed his sword hilt. He asked our boy if they would be doing the world some good by getting rid of this man. Ronan said that they would. He asked Shellofan about what he is doing. The boy drew his sword and covered it with his energy. He told our boy that he is counting about 30 people. He swung his sword and released his energy after saying this. His mana moved past Ronan. Our boy asked Shellofan about why he is suddenly using his sword chi. He watched Shellofan's energy move far away from them. As it slowly faded away, the sword chi released a bright blue light in the air. A ridiculously powerful tornado appeared out of nowhere. The tornado tore some bandits apart. They screamed and begged for someone to save them. With a nervous look on his face, Ronan turned around and asked Shellofan about what he just did. The boy said that some bandits were able to dodge his attack. He told Ronan that they have to go and deal with the remaining ones themselves. With a shocked look on his face, our boy asked Shellofan if he sensed the bandits' movements from this distance and struck first. He asked him if this is even possible. Shellofan did not know why Ronan was surprised. He explained to him that he can simply extend his senses with mana. He said that this is a basic and simple application of mana. He asked Ronan if he can't do this. Our boy wondered if Shellofan even knows what he is saying. He recalled that his attack looked like an ordinary sword chi, but it turned into a tornado as soon as it arrived near its target. Ronan could not believe that Shellofan managed to compress the storm blade into a concentrated sword chi and launch it. He remembered that Shellofan couldn't use this well the last time they fought. He wondered about how much the boy has improved now. Sometimes Ronan is skeptical about Shellofan. However, moments like this make it really clear to him that this talented monster will later reach the pinnacle of the sword and become the Sword Saint. 5 minutes before Shellofan's sword storm strike, we see a bandit using a telescope. He used it to look at Ronan and Shellofan from a distance. He saw our boy showing Shellofan the photos. The man believed that the boys were the perfect people to rob. The man is known as the Scout Pip of the Red Desert Bandit Group. The man took out a walkie-talkie and used it to inform his boss that there are 2 armed boys up front. He said that there is no one with them. He asked his boss about what they should do. The leader told his men that some noble young masters have come there for sword training. The men smiled when they heard this. The leader suggested that they give the boys a fitting welcome. He said that they will chop off their limbs and send them to their families as ransom. The huge man told his men that they will suck their families dry and throw them to the sandworms. This big idiot is the Red Desert Chief. His name is Kong. Kong raised his hand and asked his men to get ready. He said that it is time for them to return to their main job. The moment he said this, he saw a blue light shine in the air. Kong felt a sharp cold energy coming towards his group. While looking in the air, He saw the sword chi turn into a storm. He quickly grabbed his shield and asked his men to get behind him. Unfortunately for some of them, they got torn apart by the attack. Pip got pushed back by the tornado. He fell to the ground. He wondered about where the tornado suddenly came from. He quickly raised his telescope. He wanted to see if the boys activated a magic scroll. When he looked at the cliff they were on, he didn't see them there. The man did not understand what was happening. He was certain that they were there until a while ago. He wondered about where they went in that short time. The moment he thought of this, Ronan stabbed him in the head. The boys were already standing next to him. Ronan took out his sword and beheaded the man. He told Shellofan that he was correct. He looked down and said that there is still a lot of trash left. Some of the men trembled when they saw Ronan. Our boy grabbed a blade on his waist and said that this might actually be a good situation. He said that he wants to test something out. Shellofan wanted to help him, but Ronan asked him to leave it to him. He said that these people are the right people for him to test out his new weapon on. Shellofan told Ronan that he has been sensing a sinister energy for a while. He asked our boy if it is from his new weapon. He said that Doron must have made something extraordinary again. Ronan said that he is also looking forward to seeing how good it is. He jumped and told Shellofan that he is lucky to be his first audience. Our boy destroyed the ground when he landed. This caused a large amount of dust to spread around. One of the bandits said that the boys are not normal. He could not believe that Ronan came to them, even though he saw their number. He said that they must defeat the boys quickly. The moment the man said this, Ronan swung his blade. The next thing the man saw was a hole in his chest. His comrades were horrified to see this. Before they could react, Ronan threw his blade. It cut off someone's arm and stabbed another person in the chest. The blade hit a boulder. The man who lost his arm fell to the ground and screamed out in pain. The other bandits began to shake when they saw their comrades on the ground. While they were shaking, our boy moved close to the boulder. He said that this is a good first impression. He took out the blade. He did not expect it to ruthlessly pierce through the bandits. He said that a good weapon really makes a difference. He raised the sword known as Emer and told it that he will be in its care. The blade released a sinister energy when he said this. Our boy swung his blade around after saying this. He wondered why it felt heavy. He believed that it might be because the materials used in making it weren't ordinary. He realized that it is going to take him some time to get used to the blade. Ronan turned to the men and asked them to come at him. Someone asked the others to kill Ronan. They quickly charged at him. Our boy moved past the bald man that asked them to attack. He tore his body apart with a single strike. He was quite satisfied with his blade's sharpness. He was happy to see that it fits his hand like a glove. He said that he really likes the blade. Immediately he said this. Some men got close to him and swung their swords at him. Ronan disappeared in front of them. The men were shocked to see this. Before they could react, Ronan beheaded them from behind. One of the men asked the others to get themselves together. He told them that they are dead if they lose focus. He asked the men to stand their ground. He asked them to support their nearby comrades. He said that Ronan won't be able to rampage if they do this. Immediately he said this. Our boy appeared behind him and grabbed his hair. He told the man that he made a smart judgment. Our boy could tell that the man was quite experienced in plundering. The man became scared. He asked Ronan to tell him who he is. The moment he said this, our boy beheaded him and made his blood pour all over the sand. The bandits became terrified. They couldn't believe that Ronan killed their vice captain in an instant. Our boy disappeared in front of them. The next thing the bandits saw was their heads flying around. While Ronan was cutting them up, he sensed something. He quickly moved back in order to dodge the leader's attack. The man attacked him with his huge shield. Ronan asked Kong if he is the leader of the bandits. With a look of anger on his face, Kong asked Ronan to tell him what gave him the guts to challenge the Red Desert of Carlisle. He told our boy that he picked the wrong target. He asked him if he knows what happened to the other arrogant people that stood against them. He tapped his shield and said that every one of them was beaten down into meatballs by his shield of blood. Kong told Ronan that he will smash him and Shellofan into paste. Ronan cleaned his ear and asked the man to try it. The moment he said this, Kang's shield cracked and shattered into pieces. The man could not believe what he was seeing. Ronan asked him if he is okay fighting without his shield. Kong could not comprehend what was happening. He was certain that his shield was made from top-tier steel. He quickly realized that Ronan attacked him when his shield got close to him. He could not believe that our boy was able to attack in that split second. He quickly turned around and asked his men to run. The men followed their leader. Ronan was surprised that Kong was able to make such a quick judgment. He knew that the men will go back to plundering if he lets them live. Ronan took a look at his sword and said that he has to clear out the trash for good. He wanted to use Ymir's ability one more time. While running, Kong wondered about where a powerful guy like Ronan came from. He decided to gather his underlings and nearby bandits to launch a full-scale attack. While he was running, something moved close to him from above. The thing turned out to be the blade. Ymir landed in front of the bandits. They all quickly stopped. Kong was certain that this was the dagger that Ronan used. He wondered if our boy threw it by mistake. Ymir released an odd energy. Aura number 1 got activated. This aura is known as the spider web. The dagger released strings of aura that latched onto the bandits' legs and held them down. The men did not know what was happening. All they knew was that an unknown energy was released from the dagger, and now they couldn't move. The dagger stores the user's mana and allows skills to be activated even from a distance. As Ronan walked up to the bandits, he said that Doron is the best. The bandits saw a sinister image of a huge spider that was ready to devour its prey. Our boy moved close to his dagger. Kong tried to beg him, but Ronan wasn't interested in his plea. He tore the man and his comrades apart. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want more of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.